les nombres, les nombres. And in French, les nombres are numbers. Today, I'm going to teach you how to count in the French language. Please note the pronunciation of that word, les nombres, nombre, nombre. Note how we pronounce the R in French, and I hope you enjoy this lesson. So, while we were in nursery school, there are many songs that our teachers would form us to teach us how to count in the English language. Here is one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I got official life. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. So I translated that same English song, that same English nursery song to the French language. So I hope you learned some new vocabulary from the English song and what it is in the French language, and I hope you notice what the English numbers are in the French language. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4 et 5. Une fois que j'ai attrapé un poisson vivant. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puis je l'ai laissé aller à nouveau. Pourquoi avez-vous laissé partir? Parce qu'il m'a mordu du doigt à sorte. Quel doigt a-t-il mordu? Ce petit doigt sur la droite. So I hope you learn. I hope you can already think of what 1 is in the French language, what 4 is in the French language. And as we continue the lesson, I'm going to teach you what they are exactly in the French language. Let's go! To count in the French language is compter. Compter. Please notice the pronunciation of that word. Compter. Compter. Soon I'm going to teach you how these verbs work and how they are conjugated and everything about verbs. But today's lesson is about counting numbers in French. So I decided to begin from 0. You know, most people usually ignore it. Yes, it's a 0, but you're supposed to know what it is in French, right? So in French, 0 is zéro, zéro. And you notice there is an accent, there is that dash which is slanting on top of the E. Zéro, zéro. And the R in French is pronounced as zéro, zéro. Please notice the pronunciation of that word in the French language. In French, 1 is un, or it can be une. But in French, there are genders. There is the feminine gender and masculine gender. So each noun has a particular gender, which I'm going to teach you in one of the lessons that may come ahead of this. But what you have to know today is that will always go with the masculine gender, a noun of the masculine gender, and une, this one with an E at the end, will always go with the feminine gender. 2 is deux. Please, we do not pronounce the X, and make sure it's deux. 2 is deux. 3 is trois. 4 is quatre. 5 is cinq. cinq, cinq. 6 is six, six. Yeah. 7 is sept, sept. 8 is huit, huit. Do not pronounce the H. The H is silent on wheat. 8 is wheat. 9 is neuf, neuf, neuf. 10 is dix, dix, dix. 11 is onze, onze. 12 is douze, douze. 13 is treize, treize, treize. 14 is quatorze, quatorze. 15 is quinze, quinze. 16 is seize, seize. 17 is dix-sept, dix-sept. 18 is dix-huit, dix-huit. Remember, 8 was wheat and this was 10, so 18 is dix-huit. 19 is dix-neuf, dix-neuf. Neuf was 9 and this was 10. I urge anyone watching this video to master how to count from 1 up to 19. Please, please, it is so essential, because it is, if you do not master them, then you're not going to master how to count from 20 onwards. It is so essential to know how to count from 1 up to 19, because it gives a basis for the next numbers on how to count them. For example, now this is 20. 20 is vingt, vingt, vingt. So let's go on. Here I was like, take note of this. From 21 to 29, we are going to require the knowledge of the numbers from 1 to 9. Take a look at this. 21 is vingt-un, vingt-un. A in French has a sense of one, while A has a sense of and. When we directly translate 21, which in French is vingt-un, it's going to be 20 and 1, because A has a sense of, okay, means and A means 1, while vingt means 20. So in French it would be 20 and 1. But please avoid direct translation. Avoid direct translation. This is French, that one is English. So vingt-un in French is a French word to mean 21. 21 in French is vingt-un. 22 is vingt-deux. Now you see why I was telling you have to master how to count from 1 up to 19. Deux in English is 2, while vingt is 20. So vingt-deux, vingt-deux, that's 22. 22. Vingt is 20. Deux is 2. I think if you mastered counting 1 up to 19, then you can count from 20 to 29. I told you 21 is vingt-un. 22 was vingt-deux. Now 23 is vingt-trois. 3 being 3. 24 is vingt-quatre. 4 being 4. 25 is vingt-cinq. 5 being 5. 26 is vingt-six. 6 being 6. 27 is vingt-sept. 7 being 7. 28 is 28, 8 being 8. 29 is 29, 9 being 9. Not forgetting that 20 in French is 20. That's why we are joining that to 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Please master counting from 1 up to 19 because it is going to be essential for the numbers that will come after that. Having mastered how to count numbers from 21 up to 29, then you can use the same method for 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Check this out. What was 20 in French? 20 was 20. 21 was 21. And I told you if you master how to count from 1 up to 19, then it's going to be easier for you for the numbers that come after that. Check this out. 30 is 30 and 31 is 31. Just to remember how we wrote 21. Then here you're just going to remove the 20 and put 30. 31. 40 is 40. What is 41? 41. What is 42? 42. What is 44? 44. 50 is 50. Use the same method. What is 46? What is 47? Second set. What is set in English? Set in English is 7. 60 in French is 60. 60. What is 61? 61. What is 69? 69. Please be so careful while dealing with numbers from 70 up to 100. I said that 60 in French is 60 and 10 in French is 10. But what is 60 plus 10? If you did maths, then you can tell that 60 plus 10, or you can use your calculator. 60 plus 10 is 70. So 70 is 70 in French, and it is derived from adding 60 plus 10. So that's why it is called 70. 70. 60 being 60 and 10 being 10. That's 70. The numbers 71, 72, 71 up to 79 are going to be 60 plus that number in the tens. Okay, the numbers from 11 up to 19. For example, 71 is 60 plus 11. So it is going to be in French, it is going to be 71. 71 because 11 was 11 and 60 was 60. And 60 plus 11 is 71. So 71 in French is 71. Can you already guess what 76 is? 76 is going to be 76. 72 is 72. 73 is 73. You keep adding those numbers from 11 up to 19 because we are adding 60 plus another number that makes that 73, 72, 76, 79. You get? 79 is 60 plus 19. So it's going to be 79. So now we move on to 80. 80 in French is quatre-vingts. Please here, I'll also need you to get your calculators. Check your multiplication table. What is 4 times 20? 4 times 20 is 80. So in French, we consider that. I told you vingt in French is, vingt in English is 20. And 4 is quatre. So in French, we are going to call 80 quatre-vingts. If we are going to directly translate this, then it would be 4 20s. 4 20s. That is 4 times 20. 4 20s make up 80. So in French, 80 is quatre-vingts. Please note that that 20 on 80 ends with an S. Has S on it. Quatre-vingts, 4 20s. But then now, what is 81 going to be? So now we are going to keep adding on. Quatre-vingt-un, quatre-vingt-deux, quatre-vingt-trois. As long as you mastered the numbers from 1 up to 9, we are going to use them here. Quatre-vingt-un, quatre-vingt-deux, quatre-vingt-trois, quatre-vingt-quatre, quatre-vingt-cinq, quatre-vingt-six, quatre-vingt-neuf. Yeah. So here you have to, when you get to 80, what should come in your mind is, what is 4 times 20? That's 80. So in French, 80 is quatre-vingts, 4 20s. Oh, we move on to 90. Are you tired? I'm also tired. So 90 in French is quatre-vingt-dix. So when we stopped on 89, 89 was quatre-vingt-neuf. But here they're telling us 90 is quatre-vingt-dix. Now they are trying to say that 90 is 4 20s, that is 4 times 20 plus 10. Oh God, please get your calculator. 4 20s plus 10. 4 times 20 plus 10. That's going to give you 90 in mathematics. But in French, we are going to use that same mentality and we form 90 in French. That's a quatre-vingt-dix. 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 4 times 20 plus 10. 4 times 20 plus 10. Quatre-vingt-dix. 91 is quatre-vingt-onze. You see? 4 times 20 plus 11. 4 times 20, that's 80 plus 11. 4 times 20 plus 11. So what, can you guess what 92 is? I told you have to master how to count from 1 up to 19. So now you will need, in 90s, you're going to need the numbers from 11 up to 19. 91 quatre-vingt-onze, 92 quatre-vingt-douze, 93 quatre-vingt-treize, Please keep adding on those numbers from 11 up to 19 as long as they give you 90 something. So now can you guess what 99 is? It's going to be quatre-vingt-dix-neuf. Quatre-vingt-dix-neuf. Please note that it's not the same as 89. 89 is quatre-vingt-neuf and 99 is quatre-vingt-dix-neuf. Quatre-vingt-dix-neuf. 89 is quatre-vingt-neuf. Woo! 100. I'm sure all of you would be happy if you scored this in a paper. 100. 100. And 100 in French is cent. Cent. That's how it is pronounced. And please allow me stop here. We are going to continue counting next. Now our lesson is going to stop here. Bye bye. Au revoir. Please subscribe and hit the notification button. Clip. Turn on the notifications. The next lesson is going to be on how to introduce yourself in the French language. Can you meet someone and you introduce yourself? You're looking for friends at school, they only know French. Can you introduce yourself to them? Can you introduce yourself while you're looking for a job in the French language? Can you? Don't miss the next video. Subscribe and hit the notification button. I'm going to be uploading it soon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned how to count in the French language. Au revoir.